Dear Bebe Rexha, we are here once again to talk about your music. I didn't think I was going to pull out the robe for this one. I literally didn't have anything better to put on for a moment like this. How's it going, Internet? Welcome back to Y.E.S. Today we're going to talk about Better Mistakes, the second studio album released by Bebe Rexha. Better Mistakes. Better. When I started reviewing albums here, Bebe Rexha was one of the, maybe the first 50 albums I reviewed on the channel. There was a lot about her that I found interesting while listening to her in interviews, just seeing what she could do on stage or on TV. There was a part of me that was very genuinely interested to see what she could do with her music. She had written a lot of songs beforehand, got some pretty good hits by being a songwriter, and then she got the chance to actually be an artist. Whether starting off, I'm not sure which came first, being a solo artist or being a featured artist. Probably the latter, but I'm not sure. What we have here, and what we got in the first album, was me saying that there was a lot of things that I unfortunately did not like here, but there was a little light at the end of the tunnel with a lot of the songs where I thought there is a good idea in there somewhere, and I wish that was the main focus of the song. Here, I don't feel that way, unfortunately. I think I'm getting more and more quickly turned off by albums that are super high focused on superficialness. That's a word, right? Being superficial. That's what I'm trying to say. There is so much of this album where I'm just like, why? Why focus on these specific things? Why give them the light of day? Why embrace them? Why try to, actually encourage this? It's so much angsty pop that is just pretending to have depth to it. I can say, similarly to the other album, that there are small things that made me think there's potential, but such a lower percentage of the songs made me think that. Here, I just thought, what a waste. What a waste of potential talent that could try to harness itself and bring us something even just remotely decent. So ideas that could have worked. I'll try to focus on the positives, and then I have to bring down the hammer. Okay? I just have to. There is guitar in a fair number of songs in this album that I thought, this is an element that we can harness on and shed some light on. That was okay. The fifth track in here, called Sacrifice, has I'll go with early 2000s Europop beat that I was like, all right, I'm glad that this one's switching things up. That's fine. And then in the first track, we actually have a line in here. I gotta make sure I read this because I didn't have it memorized, but this is what we got. An enclosed rhyme where it's a B, B, A type of verse rhyme. I genuinely am not sure how many people actually try to do that. This one was very obvious that they were she was putting effort into not just putting a simple A, B kind of rhyme in there. There was some effort to switch things up in here. The problem is that even in this rhyme, it doesn't work on the lyrical side. Not the style of the rhyme, but the lyrical content that goes into it. The payoff wasn't there, is what I'm trying to say. The third track in here, Trust Fall, You know how some people criticize a movie and say that the dialogue was terrible, that it was a first draft kind of dialogue? That's what this song feels like. We didn't even edit out any potentially mediocre ideas. We just left in everything and just said, let's just see if it sticks to the wall. The fourth track, Better Mistakes. This song's just basically talking about lowering your standards. Don't do that. And why does everyone want to be Billie Eilish? Come on, Bebe, you can be original. The sixth track is My Dear Love. This one is just talking about messing with love. It seems kind of just silly and childish in a way. Following that, the song Die for a Man. It's just one of those don't need a man kind of songs. There's nothing original about it. We've heard this in not just songs, but in a billion speeches that just come off as noise, okay? Like, we don't need to hear this anymore. You beat the horse already. Dead. Like, the skull was bashed 6 years ago. You can stop now. The eighth track in here, Baby I'm Jealous with Doja Cat. It's a girl jealousy song between body compatibility and anti-shaming. Like, there's merit in the idea of that topic, but you have to be on point with the delivery. It's so shallow. It's just not legitimately empowering, or it's not even legitimately valid through the lens that you choose to sing this through. The 10th track, Death Row, there's like a billy goat vibrato in here. The fact that I actually said that makes me question a lot, actually. Okay, now we're getting into something very interesting here. Okay, hear me out on this one. The 11th track, Empty. It talks about a lot of reasons why she feels empty inside. There needs to be something more worthwhile and something of value in her life. Girl, the reason you're not feeling that is because of all the other topics that you sang before this track. Everything that you cited before is the problem for this reasoning. It's confusing for probably the average listener, and let's probably assume you're targeting female listeners, I'm guessing. Everything in here before getting to this song is the reason why the emptiness exists. In addition to that, on a musical standpoint, the voice is a little more raspy than it should be, but I will give credit to the bridge that leads into the third verse. There's some musical qualities I'm like, that could have been incorporated into the rest of the song. It would make it slightly more interesting. I would have liked that a lot more. Again, small, tiny nuggets of good ideas that I wish were there. Bebe, come on, you're disappointing me, girl. I don't want to dislike the music you make. You seem interesting. I think you have a future. You have some ideas that could work. It's not working in your solo career, and I don't know why. The song Amore with Rick Ross gets to talk to us about materialistic things again. Specifically diamonds. Very much diamonds in here, which confirm more of the shallowness that I'm referring to. You want to find a diamond the size of an island? Really? Really? And then finally the 13th track, Mama. She's trying to be clever by incorporating a moment of Bohemian Rhapsody in here. If you incorporate the word mama into it, you'll already get it. Didn't work that well. It feels more of a ripoff than it does a tribute. Focus on that one track, Empty. If there's even a slight part of you that was genuine in making that song, you should erase everything else that was in this album and focus on the things that would make you feel wholesome, the things that would make you move forward, the things that actually have something to actually fight for, something to actually aim for that's praiseworthy. We are not going to get it with this album ever. All right. So after having listened and reviewed this album, I'm going to give production an F creativity, an F. Expression and lyrics, an F. And this album is going to get...
No.
I don't know what to say. I really don't. Just good luck with the third album, if that comes around. Please do better. Please, BB. I'm being genuine, okay? I'm being genuine. I wanted you to succeed. This didn't work, okay? It just didn't. If you like what you see here, follow me and my social media links down in the description below, and be sure to give this video a like as well as a comment down below if you want to engage with me. And remember, if you want to discover, promote, and review the best in entertainment, be sure to subscribe to this channel so you can get that yes in your life. See you next time. Side comment, as far as better mistakes go, I don't want to make this too much of a big deal, but this art cover is a little awkward. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't really have anything else to say about it. Just wanted to make that one comment.